Hey Internet, we're back. It's Boyd and
Matt, and I'm apprehensive
why are you apprehensive, Matt?
because you didn't tell me what movie we were watching.
We're gonna watch one of your favorite genres of movies, at least from what you've told me. We're gonna watch a musical.
Okay, hit me. No, I meant actually hit me.
Cannibal the Musical.
Okay, it comes highly recommended from Brad Jones. Oh God.
You haven't seen it, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
I've never. I've heard of it.
It's my favorite musical.
Oh goodness.
Favorite
Okay.
musical. Actually, I think like all of the musicals I really like are Cannibal,
Mm-hmm.
Team America,
Yeah.
and the Book of Mormon. So they're all done by the same people.
I like Into the Woods, like for serious, legit musicals. Into the Woods is good when it's done by the right folks.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Because
It was
it's-
pretty
it's-
crazy to me,
When it's done right, it is a super hilarious parody and almost like biting satire. But you know, when it's done wrong, it's just Musical the Musical, the most musical that ever musical.
but- Are Disney movies considered musicals?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because I'm not a big fan of like the mainstream
No, I've
Disney
never-
movies. Like even as a kid, I never liked them.
Yeah, even as a kid, when I actually started hating them because all the kids in class would sing along, and I didn't want to hear them sing. I barely wanted to hear the
some of them, like,
the talking
I usually
animals
like
sing.
the villain song was usually fun.
Yeah.
Then there's like the goofy sidekick song.
I just always thought it was too distracting from the story. So we'll see.
I just thought they were boring. Like half the time the songs were boring.
Yeah.
Like the only one I really like is actually Princess and the Frog. Just because all the music's jazz.
I do like jazz. Yeah, when musicals delve into like especially Disney, when they would go toward a particular style instead of just we're gonna have a song that sounds like every other song, it worked a lot better. But I never really got into the Disney musical thing, the princess set as they call most.
Yeah,
of
I
those
mean,
movies.
Someone told me I was wrong about this before, but like when I was a little kid, to me, like the Disney movies were girl movies to me. And I mean, like sure, you got like Aladdin, which is not really that girly, but like Little Mermaid, Beauty and the
As
Beast.
far as the marketing was concerned, they did market them toward girls for the most
well,
part.
I mean, they're
I mean,
princess movies.
Yeah, they're mostly marketed toward families as well, but like a lot of the merchandising and all that stuff.
Now, like when
was-
Disney, like in the late '90s, early 2000s, when they
Yeah.
kind of went away from the musicals with
Mhm.
Tarzan and whatnot, those are the ones I really enjoy, like Tarzan.
Yeah, Tarzan was pretty good.
Atlantis I thought was really good.
I still haven't seen Atlantis.
It's been a long time, but I remember it being kind of dark.
Mm-hmm.
Lilo and Stitch.
I love Lilo and Stitch. I think Emperor's New Groove might be.
That's I think that's one of their funniest.
This is the
Plus, it's got
funniest
John
of-
Goodman, so I mean that's always.
I mean, John Goodman is always great in everything. He more than balances out the overabundance of David Spade in that movie.
I think he's making me funny.
He can, but you got to be responsible with your David Spade. And Emperor's New Groove was just right there.
So
with irresponsible David Spade usage.
I'm gonna try and move it a little bit back towards what we're watching. You haven't seen this?
No, I know zero things about Cannibal.
Are
the
you?
Musical.
You know, obviously it's done by the South Park guys, Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Okay, I
are
did not
you-
know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
This is It's been a long time since I've listened to like the commentary on this,
Okay.
but they talk a lot about the making of it there, and obviously the commentary. I would hope so.
Of
But if I remember correctly, like this was kind of like their college movie, like their film school movie.
Oh yeah.
Like they filmed it really quickly. It got picked up by Troma. The guy,
Of course it did.
Of course it did.
Of course it did. Of course, Cannibal the Musical got picked up by Trump.
But and my favorite thing about the commentary on this is they're drunk off their asses while they're doing it.
Because I've heard about the drunk commentary. This is the movie that
This
did
is the
that.
drunk
Okay.
commentary.
Okay.
But anyway, the reason I brought it back up was, are you a South Park fan? Do you like watching South Park? 'Cause I think
I don't mind South Park. I've never sought it out, but if it is on and I am in proximity to it, I'll watch it.
have you seen any of their other movies like no Team America, no Orgasmo?
I have not. I am
We
I am
might-
behind on the Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
We might have to do Orgasmo one day, just for no other reason. I just want to see your reaction to it.
Okay.
Because it's a filthy movie. It's
All right.
Okay, so you want to get to this?
Sure.
All right, we'll be back.
The sky is blue and all the leaves are green. The sun's as warm as a baked potato. I think I know precisely what I mean when I say it's a spadoinkle day. And as I ride with my girl, she's my best friend in the whole world. We move along, set our goals high, with eyes full of hope as we aim for the sky is blue and all the leaves are green. My heart's as full as a baked potato. I think I know precisely what I mean when I say it's a spadoinkle day. When I say it's a happy gomoinkoli lucky spadoinkoli.
And we're back.
Hey, that was a fun movie. I enjoyed the hell out of it. The songs were brief. That actually is one problem I have with a lot of musicals, that the songs just keep going. They go on because they're like full-length songs. Yeah. And the songs in this were just long enough for you to have fun with it, for you to get the point that it's a musical, and then almost every single time somebody would cut the song off. Like,
yeah, but the songs were funny though.
Yeah, the songs were funny.
They're like, it's kind of one of those movies that, like, now that we've watched it, we enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to talk about now?
The craft, I guess, because this I still don't know what the budget was, but this movie was definitely made on the cheap. Is shot on video. I believe it was shot on video, right?
It looks like it. Yeah.
It looks like video, at least. It's good-looking video, though. It doesn't look like your standard shot on.
Well, they made it in movie school, so
yeah.
I mean, like they definitely knew their craft.
Yeah,
and
they knew
it
what
wasn't just like a bunch of guys saying, "Hey, we should make a movie this weekend."
But the movie is the movie looks cheap, but and that is usually a detriment. But this movie embraces its cheapness and just. It's so joyful about how cheap it is. Like, they're standing there at the beginning of the movie in their very contemporary for 93, but their contemporary clothing, but that... Because, like you look at the guy's button-down shirt, he's got the stitching in the pocket, and it's like, that wasn't made then.
Well, although one of the things they do talk about in the commentary, which the great thing about this DVD, if you can get the DVD, although what else would you get it on? I guess
right.
I don't think there's a Blu-ray. Like I act like you can still get it on VHS or something. But anyway, it's not important.
On HD, that would be horrible.
But the commentary track for this movie is just as entertaining as the movie. It's just as funny because it's Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and a couple others, and they're just getting drunk throughout the. So at the end of the movie, by the time the credits roll, they are blitzed. But they talk about in the commentary that to bring back to your clothing thing, the green jacket that he's wearing throughout the entire movie, the main character, is actually like his ancestors from this time period.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like they're talking about like how like he's lucky he didn't just ruin it making this movie because he's rolling around in the dirt, jumping in rivers and everything, and
oh man.
So that's like the most authentic part of the movie.
But I just love how gleeful this movie is. It's so happy.
Yeah. Oh, it's so great. I mean, you can tell it's made by the guys that did South Park. Mm-hmm. It's just so goofy and silly and slapsticky. It's a great movie.
Oh, it's just a lot of fun, and just you wouldn't expect some of that historical authenticity to be there, because I was looking up some trivia, and apparently the dialogue in the courtroom scenes was transcript from the court case.
Yep.
You confirm that for me. And apparently even like down to the nitty-gritty details, like the old woman throwing fruit at him, was all recorded by the stenographer, in the original court case.
Yeah.
And the courtroom scene, this is, again, according to IMDb trivia, so I don't know how true it is. The courtroom scene was shot in the same courthouse where the man was originally tried.
That's interesting.
But yeah, Cannibal the Musical is about a real-life case.
Alfred Packer.
Yeah.
I think he's technically the first person to ever be convicted of cannibalism in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's the same trivia stuff that we found online. Like he, if you take every goofy, silly moment out of this movie, it's actually a pretty accurate.
Yeah, I kind of want to see a historical drama.
There are others out there. Yeah, I am a little curious too.
Yeah, I want to look up a decent historical drama. I mean, shoot, Steven Spielberg should take a shot at this movie.
Well, something I looked up, which I thought was kind of interesting, was the movie was released in '96 by Troma, but it was actually made in '93.
Yeah. The
same year, another movie about cannibalism came out that was pretty big actually back then, called Alive.
Okay.
You ever hear of that movie? When that movie came out, it was I just remember everyone was talking about it, you hear about people talking about it on the news and whatnot. And it's another true life story about I think it's a group of a soccer team that's plane crashes in the mountains.
Oh yes, I have heard of that.
And they have to eat a few people to stay alive. But I remember when I was a little kid, because that movie came out, I was 10, 11.
Mm-hmm.
That was the most horrifying thing ever. And I don't remember the trailer for the movie or anything. I just remember people talking about it. But I thought oh god, it's gonna be the scariest thing ever, the scariest movie they've ever made. And, I remember at one point it came on TV. My parents were watching it, and I was oh, I'm not watching that. No. And now I'm joking and laughing about eating people.
Shoot, in '93, my timeline is correct. I was terrified of the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park.
That movie can be scary to
watch that movie when I was little. But this movie was a lot of fun with that the historic premise, and it has a lot of irreverent fun with it. I'm wondering what the good people of Colorado think of this movie and the way it treats their history, because it seems to be irreverent but also reverent at the same time because of the details that they used.
Yeah.
And if the movie is correct, Packer got off on a technicality, which is nice.
He was still in jail for a while.
Yeah.
But they got the stay of execution.
Yeah, got the stay of execution on the technicality.
Is the movie racist?
I think it's playing with race. You're talking about the Japanese Indians. I think it's playing with race.
In the movie,
but
at one point they come across
I would hesitate to call it
or
racist.
Native Americans. I'm sorry, Native Americans. But
they call themselves Indians.
They call themselves Indians. But they're played by Japanese exchange students at the school
and
that they made this. And
just on a meta level, that's hysterical. Because and even the actors, the Japanese actors, are having fun with it. They're we're totally Indians. Look at all these teepees. We have all these teepees over here.
Has the Japanese flag on it.
So
there's so many little in jokes and stuff. Did you see the aliens?
Mm-hmm.
I actually didn't know
the snowman head.
There's the snowman head. There's one in the courtroom at the beginning. I missed that one.
I didn't see that.
When they're eating their shoes, there's one back in the background, and in the last big dance number, there's one poking out of a barn.
Oh, really?
I actually didn't know about those until today, so I was keeping an eye open for them.
Okay.
I've watched this movie a dozen times. I've never noticed the aliens.
Yeah, this is a first for me. So I saw the alien snowman head.
That was very obvious. It's just
it was right there in frame.
What was your favorite song?
Actually, the snowman.
The snowman song.
The snowman song was great.
I love the Trapper song.
The Trapper song was pretty good
too. The Trapper song was great. It's by the guys that did South Park, and this was their first thing.
Well, and I find it impressive, or at least noteworthy, that film school students, they chose this as their premise. Because your typical, film school project is going to be something that's so cerebral that it doesn't mean anything.
Well, they are
or
from
a crappy horror film.
Well, they are from Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, they went to school in Colorado. This is probably like a really famous story in Colorado. You know, just like here down in Alabama, our story is.
We do have one, right? There's some ghosts in Montevallo.
Oh yeah, Montevallo. There's a book, 13 Alabama Ghost Stories, based on true ghost stories. Oh, God, is there anything going to be the Bentley shit that's going on now?
That or the Birmingham sheriff in the 60s. That's our thing.
Oh. Can we change the subject?
Yes, yes, we very much can. No,
other states are equally awful.
But no, I can always respect looking outside the typical targets for young filmmakers.
Yeah, I mean, you think, college film movie, you think some abstract bullshit.
Yeah.
I remember, I went to an art school.
Yeah.
And at the end of, if you got a BFA like I did, Bachelor of Fine Arts, you had to put a gallery show at the end when you graduated. And I was a ceramics major, so I had pottery out, and none of like my little goofy thing was I had little ducks all over my pottery. It was actually a Psyduck from Pokemon that I made a mold of. Not the point I'm making here. But I remember there was this one girl. Don't remember her name. I wouldn't say it really if I did, but I think she was a graphic designer. She had her stuff up. She got like really weird with it. But then at her like graduation party, which I don't even remember why I went to that. Oh, somebody else shared it's not important. Her and like two other people did this really bizarre performance art, or they kept saying I know over and over again. And, like they had like weird red cloaks on, and it was
artists are weird, man.
Artists are fucking weird.
I went to.
I can say that I am one.
I don't know. It's not
I identify as
technically
an
like
artist.
an art school, but University of Montevallo is a liberal arts college, and there's huge art.
Is that where you went?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You were an art student, though.
No. Lit major, so I was right next door.
Well, that's a form of art.
Yeah. We were wedged between. We're more or less wedged between the art building and the math building. Which is a really weird place for your lit building to be, but it would. But
the math building, and the science building, the same one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Not important. Don't know why I'm bringing it up in our movie review of Cannibal the Musical. Off topic
because all the extraneous detail is equal of life. But no, I enjoyed this movie. This was a lot of fun. The songs were catchy, and that's always good when your songs are catchy.
Did you need this after the last movie we watched?
I did.
What do you think? Like now that it's been a couple of weeks since we've done one of these.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Now thinking back on Gentleman Broncos, what do you think? Like, you got any different opinions or ideas?
More confirmed opinions. I've actually recently gotten to this series called Every Frame a Painting. It's on YouTube. It's just wonderful
That
stuff.
sounds horribly pretentious.
It isn't. But he basically does film analysis.
Oh, okay.
And there's this one that I would recommend anybody watch. And this is part of the problem I had with Gentleman Broncos. The shots just look kind of flat and boring. He's talking about the movie Drive. And again, I wish every movie could be as good as Drive.
Drive is an amazing flick.
But he was talking about the way it used quadrants. Like on your screen, you have 4 quadrants, and just where you're placing your actors in the frame can just say so much about where they are in the story, how they relate to each other, and that kind of thing. And just watching that, and then just devouring the rest of his stuff. I actually started, like, the low level of appreciation I already had for Gentleman Broncos just kept going down. Because it's still just wackiness for the sake of wackiness and flat, boring frames.
Alright.
Yeah.
I still enjoyed it enough. I mean, I don't think I want to watch it again, at least by myself.
Not even with people. I don't know. It might be a good background movie while people are just sitting around talking and not remotely paying attention to the TV.
We could do a drunk commentary of that.
It would need alcohol in order to be remotely entertaining. I will go ahead and be nice to the movie and say Sam Rockwell is always fun.
Yeah.
And he kept me interested. I was like, come on, get back
Sam
to Sam
Rockwell
Rockwell.
was in Cannibal?
Yes.
He was in this movie?
No. But no, Cannibal, I almost said Cannibal Holocaust. Cannibal the Musical.
No, that is not what we watched.
That is a different movie. See the Cinema Snob for Cannibal Holocaust. Cannibal the Musical is a fun, lighthearted movie about cannibalism. And I tell you what, as far as dramatic tension goes, this movie had a fair bit of it. Like I'm always
I guess. I mean, like I said, this is like the 50th time I've watched it, so maybe. Like,
well, I'm a sucker for people that are slowly dying in a movie. That always gets me, even if it's not executed well. Because as they're walking through the woods and
they're all like
they're all slowly dying and starving to death. That actually made that gave me the uncomfortables.
You ever seen holy crap, I forgot what the movie's called. It's got Guy Pearce in it.
I'm interested.
Ravenous.
No.
That's a great flick. I think it may be on Netflix, actually. You should check that one out. It's another cannibal movie.
Well, shoot, why don't we just watch all the cannibal movies?
You really want to?
Watch Green Inferno.
Is that
Curse of the Cannibal
Green
Confederates.
Green Inferno's a cannibal movie?
Wasn't it?
I don't know. I'd never seen it. I always just thought it was about a movie, like a fire movie, like Backdraft or...
No.
Like
Green
that.
Inferno was a...
that's that fucking...
That Eli Roth cannibal.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
I don't know why we let him make films. But but I do know why we let Matt... I almost said Matt Parker.
Trey Parker and Matt
you know what? I'm sure they've been hanging out long enough to where someone has called them Matt Parker and Trey Stone.
I can only assume. At some point we gotta watch, like, now that you've seen this, we gotta watch Orgasmo at some point.
Okay.
We still gotta watch The Dark Knight at some point.
Yeah. We'll need to do that. Like
that one's gonna be like our big professional one.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Maybe we should hold off on that one until we have an actual camera and not like what we're using now and a set.
Yeah.
Like maybe if we ever do anything like that.
Maybe a follower or two.
We've got a couple, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get some.
Like our Batman v Superman, not or the Bat. Yeah,
It was totally Batman v Superman.
I can't talk. The one we did about the animated Batman Superman adventure. It's got like our most views, but I think most of them are us, me probably.
That was fun. You know what? I would be down for doing more little animated snippets and whatnot. I've actually been wanting to watch Under the Red Hood again.
It's pretty good. I like Mask of the Phantasm is my favorite.
I need to see that one again too because it's been so long I don't actually remember it because I was a kid. And
I'll watch that one.
We're talking
often. That's great. That's my favorite Batman movie.
We're talking like I think I saw it when I was 8, and that would be 20 years ago for me because I'm an old man.
Fuck you.
So do we have any more thoughts on Cannibal the Musical?
The Cyclops?
Oh God, that was. I don't do well with body horror to begin with, and I don't know if we could call the Cyclops body horror.
It's a big Southern dude with like a scarred up eye, and when he talks, like
by scarred up, it's a cross slit.
But when he talks, juice splurts out of it.
I don't like it.
My favorite part of that joke is like when he's like, "Y'all looking at my eye," and they're like, "Oh, why are you looking at my eye?" Like the second time it splurts, they're all the second time they're not. Oh, they're like, "Ew, stop." It's a great.
Ugh, made me so uncomfortable.
It's so fucking fake, though.
It was the sound effect. It was the the Foley guy, which I'm sure was Trey Parker, did a damn good job on the sound effect to make it just icky and gross. But it looked incredibly fake, and I think it was supposed to, but that sound effect was so disgusting. Oh God.
Oh yeah, but I think that's it for me. I don't think I have much more to talk about.
Oh no, I think that'll do it for me. But that was just a fun movie. I enjoyed the hell out of that.
Yeah. Oh, that's always a great movie. That's always one I can just pop in anytime and watch. And it's fun. All right. Well, until next time, Internet. Bye.